Have you ever felt like, no matter how hard you try, your energy just fades away throughout the day? Like, even without much physical effort, your mind seems exhausted, as if something is draining your life force? What if I told you there's a hidden mistake that's destroying your energy without you even realizing it? A silent mistake, one that saps your vitality and keeps you stuck in a cycle of tiredness and frustration. Today, we're going to talk about this mistake that most people make without knowing, and more importantly, how you can free yourself from it to reclaim your energy and transform your life. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll discover could completely change the way you perceive happiness, balance, and fulfillment. Most people believe that fatigue and lack of energy only come from external factors: too much work, lack of sleep, poor diet. And of course, these factors play a role. But there's something even deeper, something that often goes unnoticed. What really drains your energy isn't just what you do, but how you live internally. True exhaustion happens when your mind is in constant conflict, when your thoughts are scattered, worried about the future, or stuck in the past. We live in a society that conditions us to constantly chase after external things: money, status, recognition. But few realize that by focusing only on what's out there, we forget to look inside. This internal disconnection is what creates a sense of emptiness, anxiety, and, most importantly, an enormous energy drain. Shi Heng Yi, a Shaolin master, teaches that true energy comes from the balance between the internal and external worlds. If you're always seeking something out there, without strengthening your internal foundation, your energy will be continually drained. Now, the question is, how can we reverse this process? How can we genuinely restore our energy? Take a moment and reflect. How much energy do you waste every day on unnecessary worries, negative thoughts, and internal conflicts? Have you noticed how your mind has the power to directly affect your body? When your mind is restless, full of doubts and anxieties, your body responds with tension, fatigue, and even illness. This depletion happens because your nervous system is constantly on alert, consuming your vital energy. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that the key to reclaiming your energy lies in internal work. But what does that mean? It means that instead of seeking answers only in the external world, you need to learn to look within. Through introspection, meditation, and mindfulness, you can begin to notice what is draining your energy. Often, it's not the heavy workload or the fast-paced routine that wears us out, but rather the lack of internal clarity. Breathing is one of the greatest secrets to restoring that energy. When you breathe consciously, deeply, and calmly, you bring your attention to the present moment. And it's in the now that your true strength lies. Imagine a tree. Its roots are invisible, but they are what sustain the entire structure. If the roots are weak, the tree doesn't survive. Likewise, if your internal foundation is fragile, you'll feel tired, without purpose, and easily shaken by external circumstances. So how can you strengthen that foundation? How can you stop your energy from being wasted? Now that you understand the importance of balancing the internal and external worlds, it's crucial to recognize the mistakes that might be draining your energy without you realizing it. These habits, often unconscious, act as true energy thieves, leaving you exhausted, anxious, and unmotivated. Many people go through life unaware of what they're doing. They wake up, work, deal with problems, get distracted by social media, and repeat this cycle every day. But without taking a moment to pause and reflect, the mind becomes overloaded, working automatically without any real purpose. The consequence? Constant depletion, because your energy is being used without clear intention. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that mindfulness is the key to regaining control of your energy. Ask yourself, how many times during the day are you truly present in what you're doing? The pursuit of others' approval is one of the greatest energy drains. When you're constantly trying to prove your worth, whether through achievements, social media, or external recognition, you're giving your energy to something that will never be enough. Shi Heng Yi reminds us that true value doesn't come from outside, but from within. If you're constantly comparing your life to others, you'll be stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction. The solution? Practice detachment from other people's opinions and focus on your own inner growth. We live in a noisy world, full of distractions and constant stimuli. Silence is essential to restore energy, but most people avoid silence because they fear being alone with their own thoughts. Silence is not empty. It is the space where you reconnect with your true essence. The practice of daily introspection allows your mind to rest, regain clarity, and renew your energy. Now that we've identified these mistakes, the question is, how can we transform our routine to restore our energy and find balance? If your energy has been constantly drained, the solution isn't just sleeping more or resting. While these factors are important, the real secret to restoring your vitality lies in how you relate to both your inner and outer world. Energy balance depends on how you take care of your mind, body, and spirit. The first essential change is cultivating mindfulness. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that life happens in the present moment, but most people live lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. This constant mental oscillation drains our life force and prevents us from fully experiencing the present. To regain your inner strength, it's necessary to train your mind to be aware in each action of your daily life. Whether you're walking, eating, or conversing, being present in the moment allows your energy to flow more evenly, reducing emotional and mental wear. Another powerful practice is breath control. When we're anxious or overwhelmed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid, directly affecting our vitality. One simple way to reverse this process is to bring awareness to your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand. Hold the breath for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. These few minutes of practice each day can transform your emotional and physical state. Besides breathing and mindfulness, one of the greatest secrets to restoring energy is silence. We live in a noisy world, constantly surrounded by stimuli, information, and distractions. Yet, it is in silence that the mind finds rest and clarity. Setting aside a moment each day to simply step away from the external noise and observe your thoughts without judgment is a powerful way to recharge your inner energy. Restoring your energy doesn't mean doing more, but learning to be in a more balanced and conscious way. The secret is not in searching for something outside of you, but in developing a state of presence and inner connection. If there's one thing you need to take from this video, it's that your energy is not only drained by what you do, but mainly by how you live internally. Relentlessly chasing external achievements without strengthening your inner foundation creates a cycle of exhaustion and dissatisfaction. But when you start looking inward, connecting with the present moment, and respecting your own energy, everything changes. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches us that balance is not something we find outside, but something we cultivate within. True power is not in the things we own or the goals we achieve, but in the clarity we have about who we are and where we're directing our energy. From now on, reflect. Are you living in alignment with your essence, or are you being swept away by the chaos of the external world? Have you given yourself time to breathe, silence your mind, and strengthen your inner energy? Small changes in your routine can transform your vitality and perception of life. If this video resonated with you, like and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content that supports your self-development journey. Share this knowledge with someone who also needs to hear this message. And remember, true transformation starts within you.